Ooh, oh man, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. So we have been doing a massive amount of videos right now so far, and it has been getting hectic, much hectic right now. So what we're doing is I'm gonna go over. I've went through the unit, and I've put so many different bags together of what we have to melt. So it's gonna take me time to go through each of them. So I want to get it correct. Okay. So what we do is we have this one bag. I'm gonna call this batch one. Okay. And with this batch here, we have a whole bunch of different type of gold scrap, but I do want to weigh this first before I put it in and then separate it. So I actually got this scale for free. Somebody was actually throwing it out outside of their house for some odd reason, and I just put batteries in it. And I like this one because it actually lights up blue. And I was like, ooh, I got the high def one. Like you guys know the one I used to have right now. I don't want to talk bad about it there, but it was really good. All right, so let us weigh this little bad boy here. Let us weigh this here. And oh wait, what you doing? I didn't put anything on it yet. So, oh, it's highly sensitive. Really? Wow, that's sensitive. Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, nothing bad for a free scale. All right. So I'm going to put this on. It's going to give me the weight. It should be close to 500, 200 grams. I thought this was a pound of gold in here. Why is that scale doing that? Zero out, man. Okay. All right, I'm going to weigh this again. I didn't know this scale was... What are you doing? I didn't know the scale was this sensitive right now. Probably should get a different scale because something's up with that. Let me just switch to unit. ML, ounces, pounds, fluid ounces. Wow. This is a nice, damn, in depth. Okay. Shout out to free scales. All right. 216, 215 grams right here. Let me move it off and zero it out. Okay, cool. Go off. I guess I press it. Ooh, yep, there it goes. Technology. I love it. All right, so this is 215 grams. Now, what we have to do in order to get the gold off of this is before we put it in acid, we have to get the components off. But right now, I am going to open this up, and we are going to sort this bad boy out and figure out what we can put into melt and what we can't. All right, so first thing we do is we see here, we have this. Ooh, this looks like a laser. These look like laser diodes. If you guys know what this came from, let me know. This piece looks like a chip. It goes in for a chip, possibly a USB. But to have two diodes outside, interesting. I have not seen that in a while. That's very... Oh, what we got here? This came from something. This is very nice. And this is actually all gold right here, which is pretty good, right? It's not solid gold. As you can see, some of it off. Oh, we got numbers. Hold on a second. 039363. Not bad. This came from something. I'm gonna put that over there. Keep that. All right. Now, also within all of this stuff here that you're gonna find some pieces like this. I love pieces like this. Now, this here would be what you actually call an old Wi-Fi board. Right now, you'll find a lot of them. But this side here is just straight gold plated. It's all gold on this side, and I love that. So I definitely do want to get these components off and get this metal point off that is soldered on. So I definitely want to put this through the depopulation piece, okay? We have another one here, and this looks like it might have come from a cell phone, but it wouldn't have right now. This came from something different. Now, the good part is we have gold on both sides of it, okay? And we got some components there, so we do have to depopulate that right now. Oh, we got a double piece. All right, loving it, loving it, loving this. All right, so we got, these are LCD board pieces here, just straight pieces. Now, the reason why I don't call them fingers is because the fingers basically come off of the ends of RAM chips, as many of you actually know right now. I don't have any RAM chips to show you right now, but they would be there. These have components on it, and those components need to be able to come off, or they will melt away in the muriatic acid, possibly. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet, but I haven't really seen MLCCs there. It's possibly they just eroded And we still have gold on both sides. We have a long gold piece here, which is beautiful, and then huge alien diagram in the back. Okay, with this piece here, very nice. We have MLCCs covering this part here and no gold on the back. Have this, love it. Huge amount of gold here. And again, I bring up the same question. Why these companies use this much gold in electronics is just unfathomable. I don't know why, because guess what? They throw it out and then I find I'm like, oh crap, free money. Thank you. You know, this right here has a few couple MLCCs that could probably knock those off with a chisel right now, but someone probably tried to depopulate this. I can actually see the solder ends there where they actually had it. Okay, which is very, very nice. We got some foil here, pretty good. This might have actually connected to something. So it looks like they did try to depopulate it, but some pieces might have had a bit more solder on than others with a different heat. With something like this is very interesting. This possibly came from some sort of toy. As you can see, the push button in the middle, but this is actually all gold right now, and that's where the part was in. Now here's the difficult part. When you put this in a depopulator, this piece might not come off because the back part has these pieces that are pushed around the end of it to make sure. What does this say? Defond 10 milliamp max 5 ACPC China. This might have actually come off of a coin or a toy or something. Okay, and these parts here were the cradles that the CPUs actually would go into. Ooh, okay, we actually finally see the inside of one of these, and they do have gold in them. So, ooh, let me get a pen. Let me actually tweet this here. So if you can see this, for those of you who want to use this channel for reference, the inside of these pieces, what the heck is this on it? Has gold on it. Wow. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Does have gold on it on the inside here. So we do have gold inside of this chip. So even if, let me see if I can actually break it. Yep, I can break it open. So even if you have these chips, they've got different levels of gold because we have gold. Let me actually use this here on level 1, 2, and 3. So we're definitely going to have to break these down and put these in acid. I didn't realize gold was all the way inside of this right now. And it's being held by this because this part out here is possibly aluminum. If I could try to break this up, but breaking metal isn't going to be easy. Yeah, it's not going to be really easy there to do that. But that will go right through acid. That's very good to actually see the inside of it. Broken part here, and then you have 1, 2, 3 part chip there. You can actually see that. With the other part here, this is also gold. This can go through. Now let me be very careful with this. You can put this into acid, but it's going to take time for the gold to come out, but it's not going to end up being solid. It's going to end up coming out as little black dust when you do end up drying it. Like I'm tapping it and pieces are coming out already. Okay. Oh man, that's absolute. Look at this, just beautiful, beautiful pieces here right now. Cisco. This might have. So this wasn't from a cell phone. This probably came off of a type of Cisco router because we can see these points here is where the antennas would actually go. So this is possibly a type of Wi-Fi board that actually goes in for the laptop, but a good amount of gold on the back. Why they use this much gold, I have no idea. But thank you, China, even though Trump doesn't like you. Huge depopulated pieces here. Very good piece. Needs to depopulate. Oh, Sony chip. Do have some gold on that. All right, what else do we have here? Yeah, this is pretty good. A lot of this has to depopulate. Now, here's the problem. When it comes to pieces like this, I'm not going to put this in the part to depopulate it because it's just going to take a long time. Those pieces have to reverse electroplate as well as something like this. I can't put this in there right now. So this has to be split apart. What I'm looking for is what the acid can reach. Most likely things like this, the Wi-Fi boards that have an unnecessary amount of gold on it. I need this metal chamber to break apart right now. There's no gold on this at all. That's just silver there. But yep, that's what this is. And I did want to show that to you and let you know what we would actually end up putting out. You have another CPU Cambridge right here. This would actually go onto the motherboard and the fan would go on top of it. Look at that. See those little MLCC pieces right there? Very nice. All right. I did want to show you what we're going to be putting in. Some of these do have to, like, this is a perfect example of it. You have gold on both sides, but the acid is going to take that apart, and I don't want that to add to the weight itself. I can take this copper off. There we go. Beautiful. And when you take the copper off, there is your chip underneath there. All right. I have a few more batches to show you guys. I will put this up. Have a great day. Pro Dumpster Diver out.